worry, not that Kim Kardashian like knows how to turn on a TV, but I always worry, like if somebody turned it on for her, if she would ever get insulted by stuff like that. I worry about hurting people's feelings. With the History Channel show, it's great because everybody's dead. And even if they were alive, they wouldn't understand TV. They're from history. So we get to do jokes like, we did one about the Wright brothers, and they were like, okay, Sarah, make a joke about the Wright brothers. And I was like, okay. I was like, Orville Wright, no wonder he had time to invent flight. With a name like that, he wasn't getting laid. The Wright brothers! I know, that's what they said too. The producers did not put that one in. They were just like, that's not amusing, young lady. That is definitely not fun for us. And I was like, that's fine, that's fair. I do have one joke. Can I try a joke out on you? Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm trying out all the rest of them, so why not? Okay, there was, one of our shows was about the Pony Express, which was apparently a miserable failure. It only lasted a year and a half, and everybody hated it. But I think it sounds magical. So I don't really have a good setup for it, but here's my idea for the joke, and I'll tell you, see what you think. Pony Express, with all those horses, more like Poopy Express. Again, that's exactly what the producers thought. You are a good, authentic crowd, and I appreciate that. I have to fly back to New York sometimes to shoot for the show and like to do schools and stuff like that, to see my family, whatever. And so I have to say that the one thing that I really miss about living in New York City now that I'm in LA is something that makes New York City truly the greatest city in the world. Resilient, beautiful, fun, exciting. It's the street harassment. The street harassment in New York is wonderful. How's the street harassment in Chicago? Is it mez-a-mez? It's kind of like, you could go either way with it. In New York, it's home to an art because there's so few cars. And that's just, I just love when like a gentleman of indeterminate ethnicity like whistles at me. It makes me feel very good. I know I'm not supposed to like that, but I am like a 5.5 on a good day. And in Los Angeles, that plummets to like -2. And I'm talking about when I'm walking out of the hair salon, it's like -2. So when I was back in New York, I was so excited because guys were whistling and stuff. And my favorite kind of street harassment is the kind of street harassment where they just tell you something about yourself, ladies. Like they just inform you of a characteristic that you possess without attaching any value judgment to it. Like when I was in New York recently, this guy was like, damn girl, damn girl, I just gotta tell you, girl, I just wanna let you know, I just gotta tell you, you got some titties. Like I was gonna be like, what are you talking about? Who, me? You're crackers. I mean, oh my God. That's why I've had a sore back since I was 9 years old. You cracked the case, Jiminy! Thank you, sir! Oh, I do enjoy a good street harassing moment. I got street harassed one time in the classroom. Much like Clark, used to be a high school teacher. Obviously, you would think. That's what you would think after hearing my material thus far. She probably used to be in charge of kids' lives. That's probably what they had Sara benincasa do. I was a high school English teacher, and of course I was teaching, like, I was one of those like little white girls who goes to a 4-year liberal arts college that's like really expensive, and then she's like, I'm gonna change the world, and then, you know, AmeriCorps, Teach for America, just drops her in the midst of angry brown people who really don't want her to be there, and she's like, I'm gonna be like Dangerous Minds, and they're like, no you ain't, bitch. So that was basically my teaching experience, and I remember coming into the classroom. This was my first day of class, you guys, teaching English. First day of class, I came in, I said hi to everybody, and I went to write my name on the board. Now, they told us that you gotta write your name on the board, or write anything on the board like this, and you gotta look behind you, because the kids might be doing stuff like fucking each other. And so I'm doing that, and I see this boy raise it, miss, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm already changing his life. So I call him, and I go, yes, and he looks at me, and he goes, and this is a direct quote, damn, miss, you got some big-ass hips for a what, bitch, eh? Now, I don't know what he was expecting, but I think the response he thought he would get was something like, Jorge, don't say bitch in this classroom. But really, do you think so? Thank you. Like, I was gonna just be like, ooh, can I call you? I need to call your mom anyway about this. So maybe she could just put you on the phone. Do you drive? Oh no, this is 9th grade English, I forgot. Like, what was I supposed to do? I kicked him out of class, and that was the beginning of a long, beautiful love affair with Jorge. Oh, can I tell you guys a